guys go ahead and find your seats right now. Go ahead and find your seats. And I am so thrilled to introduce to you a young entrepreneur, public speaker, and influencer. Baller on the baseball field. Driven by service and passion, William Miller.
Thank you. Good morning, good morning. Proud of you. I'm proud of you. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Right now, do you see the person you're meant to be or the person you settled for? There's a version of you that the world sees every day. And then there's a version of you that God created. And most people, they never get to see the second version. Hi, everyone. My name's William Miller. I'm 10 years old. And my life begins like most others. My parents, they're in the delivery room. But it didn't stay like this forever. My parents split up. My mom moved out when I was 3. I never got to see them sit around the dinner table like a happy family. I never even got to see them in the same house together. I could have looked at this and said, poor me. It would have been the perfect excuse to use when things weren't going good for me, when my grades were low, or when I was struggling with reading. But I wasn't raised to make excuses. God didn't create us to think like this. There's 2 parts of my life. The first part, it's hard work. The second, it comes from something way deeper. Yeah, my parents, they're separated, but they're still able to be good friends. They're still able to laugh with each other. My mom, she trusts and supports my dad fully. If my mom needed anything, my dad would be there for her. That relationship made it possible for me to go on this journey. I've never looked at their separation as something weird or painful. In fact, I don't even think about it. Before I was even 8 years old, I was putting on my dad's ties to film real estate videos. And when I was 8 years old, I put on my first suit. It didn't even fit right. The jacket was too big. Everything felt weird. But I knew one thing for sure. I felt powerful. I could see all the eyes looking. Look, it's a kid in a suit. Then that day, I gave my first speech. Then I realized Bravery isn't that you're not scared of anything. It's that you are scared, but you do it anyways. After that day, everything changed. Everybody wanted to talk to me. How are you so brave? Where does the courage come from? Are you ready for all of the attention? I just say, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. I've spoken in front of the city council, 40 high school students, spoke on world news. I've been to New York, Las Vegas, and every time I was scared. But I did it anyways. Then I started to like the feeling, the adrenaline, the butterflies. But the thing I loved most was the look in people's eyes as they realized they could do so much more. I've seen adults with big dreams, but every time I ask them about it, they say, maybe next year, later, not enough time. But the truth is, you're not being held back by time. You're being held back by excuses. Some of you have been getting ready for years, reading all the books, watching all the videos, waiting for the perfect time. You're just gonna run out of time. Everyone, let's think about that thing you're supposed to be doing. Yup, that thing. The phone call you're supposed to make. The conversation you're supposed to have. The dream you're supposed to be living. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Me and my dad always say, how you do anything is how you do everything. Bravery comes from being prepared. And the only way to believe in yourself is to put in the work. If your dream is something you can do on your own, then it's too small. God doesn't put little dreams into your heart. He puts big dreams, so big, so impossible, that you need His help to achieve it. Every stage I stood on, every room I went in, it wasn't because I was special, it was because I said yes to whatever God put in front of me. Now here's the challenge. Stop waiting. Stop saying, I'm too young or I'm too old. Start the business. Write the book. Get a six-pack. And forget people. I've once heard David Goggins say, his biggest fear was that at the end of his life, he would meet two people. The person he became and the person he was supposed to be. Make sure both of those people are the same. In closing, I'll add this. Every day that you're not pushing yourself towards the person that you're supposed to be, that person is getting further away. Every decision matters. Make the right choice. Dream so big that it scares you. Dream so big that you can't do it alone. The world belongs to the bold. And if your dream doesn't include God, then you're not dreaming big enough. My name's William Miller. Thank you for having me. Amen. Everyone, real quick, everybody stand up. Everybody that's sitting down, stand up. Quick selfie.
Let's do it.
On the count of 3, I want everybody in the room to say Brand X. 1, 2, 3, Brand X!
Oh. Don't you guys just love this kid right here? So we did a March Madness speaker competition this year leading up to Brand X. I really couldn't choose between these two, so they both won. They get cash. What are you doing with all your cash, brother?
Probably buy some more suits.
Hey man, I'm really proud of you, and just
Thank you,
remember
Travis.
the biggest stage you'll ever be on is the stage you get to step on every single day. Okay, you're going places. We're all rooting for you in this room, and you made an impact here today. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, let's give it up, guys. Let's give it up.